In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you not one, but 2 different looks that you can create using the new Anastasia Self-Made palette. The reason I decided to do 2 different looks in one video is because I was originally going to do a tutorial on just this look, and then I thought to myself, it's really dramatic and dark, and I figured a lot of people might be scared to try this look or wouldn't even try recreating it. So I thought I would give you guys another option that is lighter, a little more subtle, and wearable for most. So if you guys are interested and want to hear a little review on this guy as well, then keep on watching. Alright, I'm going to make this review super quick because I am doing 2 separate looks, so I don't want this tutorial to be too long. The palette, first of all, does come with 2 extra shadows than what the palettes in the past have come with. So it has a total of 14 shadows, while the old ones have come with 12. There are 2 repeat colors in here. Buttery and Pink Champagne have been in previous palettes, but other than that, I think everything is pretty new, but correct me if I'm wrong because there could be one that comes as a single or has come in a previous palette that I'm not aware of. Everything in here is mostly a satin or a shimmery finish, except for Hot Chocolate, which is a matte brown. Even the matte black over here does have some purple glitter in it, making it not a true matte. So if you do like matte shadows, this might not be the palette for you, but if you like shimmery ones, then it might be calling your name. Other than that, it's a beautiful palette, so let's jump right into the tutorial. I'm going to start by showing you guys the lighter look first. To prime my eyes, I'm going to be using my favorite primer at the moment, and that's the Mercier Eye Basics Primer in the shade Cotton. I'm going to apply it to my lids with the applicator and then blend it in with my finger. And you don't really need to use a lot of this product, a little goes a long way. I think when I first started using it, I was using way too much and then having to blend it out with like a beauty blender or a brush. But honestly, like 2 little dots will cover the entire eye. The first shadow I'm going to be using from the Self-Made palette is called Buttery, and I'm going to be applying that to the brow bone and taking it down to the crease, and I'm going to apply it using Sigma Brush E40. This is going to help in blending out any of the other shadows, and it's also got a really soft shimmery effect, so it's really pretty as a brow highlight. And the reason I'm not applying this shadow all the way down to the lid is because I find that when you already have another shadow down and you try to apply another one on top that you really want to pop, it almost diffuses it and doesn't make it as bright as you'd want it to be. That's why I'm not taking that shadow any lower. Using Smith Brush 232, I'm going to apply the shadow Sherbet into the crease. Using that same brush, I'm going to apply the shadow Hot and Cold deeper into the crease and blend it into that previous shadow. And then going back in with that Sigma E40 brush, I'm just going to blend these 2 colors together. Using a Smith 230 brush, I'm going to apply the shadow Hot Chocolate to the outer V of my eye, and this is one of the only matte shadows in this palette, so definitely use Hot Chocolate to your advantage when using this palette. And I'm also going to be applying this shadow to the lower lash line, but more towards the outer V, and then just lightly diffuse it towards the inner corner of the eye. On the lid, I'm going to be packing on the shadow Blossom using Smith Brush 256. Because this brush comes to a point, it allows you to really pack that shadow on towards that inner corner. And the last shadow I'm going to be using for this look is called Treasure, and I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlight, and I'm going to apply it using a Sigma Brush E45. And again, with the Sigma E40 brush, I'm just going to blend these shadows out one last time. Instead of using your typical black liner, I went for a dark smoky purple liner for the waterline. I'm using Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Riot. As always, I'm rubbing the pencil onto the back of my hand to just warm up the product to make the application on the waterline a lot smoother. I would pop on a pair of false lashes, but I'm going to jump right into showing you guys how to do that darker look. So instead, I'm gonna be just loading up my lashes with a ton of Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. But of course, feel free to add false lashes if you'd like. To finish this look, I decided to pair the eyes with a dark purple lip to almost match the purple liner that we have in the waterline, and the lipstick I decided to go with is MAC's Instigator Matte Lipstick. And that completes this look. Now let's jump right into the next one. Alright guys, I went ahead and took off what I previously had on using Bioderma. If you don't know about this product, it is seriously incredible if you love doing multiple makeup changes in a day, or if you're an aspiring artist, or you are a makeup artist and need something that allows you to do quick makeup changes without affecting the wear of the makeup. This product is great. It's a cleansing water, so it doesn't leave a residue. It just takes off all the makeup. It tones at the same time, and then you can go directly back in with makeup. You don't have to follow up with another cleanser or wash your face again. It's really quick and easy. So I used that to take off my makeup because I knew I was gonna jump right into this look. And I didn't wanna have to wash my face or, you know, do a two-step cleanser. This guy does the trick. It recently became available in the US through Beautylish, so if you guys are interested in the product, definitely go and check their website. And I think it is the most reasonably priced, because if you were to try and get it on Amazon, I think it's kind of pricey because it is a French brand. So definitely go and check it out. It will save your life. But enough about that guy. Let's go right into the second makeup look. For this look, rather than use the Mercier eye primer, I applied a little bit of the foundation that I have on my skin onto my lids. And then the main eyeshadow base that I'm going to be using is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. It's essentially a black cream shadow. Using a dark base when doing a smoky eye just gives you the ultimate smoky effect and ensures that the shadow closest to the lash line is the darkest. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this really close to my lash line and then blend it out using Sigma Brush E39. And then just use the tip of your finger to lightly press that shadow stick into the skin. The first shadow I'm going to be applying is Spirit Rock, which is a matte black with really pretty little purple sparkles. I absolutely love this shadow, and they're almost like a duochrome where they shift in color. And for this shadow, I'm just going to pack it onto my lid using my finger. And the reason I'm doing that is because whenever an eyeshadow has nice little glitter specks like this one, your finger will pick up the glitter where a brush tends to dust them off. So in order to get the most glitter on your lid, just use the tip of your finger. And I got so excited to use Spirit Rock, I almost forgot one major step. Use Buttery on the brow bone down to the crease so that the rest of the colors blend out really nicely. I should have done that before applying Spirit Rock, but I totally forgot. And I'm just going to apply it to my brow bone and down to the crease using Sigma Brush E40. Next, I'm going to be applying a tiny bit of hot chocolate to my crease using Smith Brush 232. I say a tiny bit because we're going to blend it out further up, and you don't want to start with a lot and then end up with a super dark smoky eye. You want to just use a very little bit of this shadow. This is also going to help diffuse the edges of that black shadow. And then again, using the Sigma E40 brush, I'm just going to blend these two shadows out. So I just realized that the last few minutes or seconds of this video were being shot in the wrong setting. So if the color suddenly changed or it looks off, that is what happened. But anyway, let's move on. The next shadow I'm going to be using is Metallic Plum. And I'm going to be using that same Smith 232 brush to apply it directly above where we placed hot chocolate. Using Smith Brush 230, I'm going to apply the color Deep Purple just in the inner corner of the eye towards the brow. It's just going to add like a little pop of color type of effect. If you guys want to see more images of this look, I did post a variety of them on my Instagram page, so go and check that out. And then I'm going to grab the Sigma E40 brush and just blend this out. Using the same brush we used in the previous look to highlight the tear duct, the Sigma E45, I'm going to apply the color Blossom, which in the previous look was on the lid, and I'm going to use this as a tear duct highlight. Just kind of a cool way to incorporate color. It's going to give a different look and feel versus just being like a typical gold or champagne color highlight. You're also going to want to apply this shadow to the lower lash line towards the inner part of the eye. and then again blend it out with the Sigma E40. And then because of all the blending we've been doing, you might have lost some of the intensity that's on the lid, so I'm just going to use my finger to reapply the Shadow Spirit Rock and to intensify it some more. Because this look also incorporated some of those purple shadows, I'm going to be using that same eyeliner that I used in the previous look to fill in my upper and lower waterline, and that's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Riot. To finish off the look, I did add a pair of false lashes. I'm wearing the velour lashes in Strike a Pose, and I decided to pair this dramatic smoky eye with a super nude cool toned lip, and the one I decided to go with is NYX's High Voltage Lipstick in Stone. And here you have the second look. And that completes the 2 different looks. If you guys liked the style of this tutorial, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more of them in the future, and of course don't forget to subscribe so I see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!